pug goes. So I've jumped out of a plane before, I've swum with wild sharks, I've even been punched in the face, but nothing scared me as much as what happened the other day to Oswald. My little man had a seizure, and I feel like I should let you guys know, because if you do have a pug, then you know they come with some health warnings, bless them. Don't they, little man? Hey? I'll explain what happens. It was first thing in the morning. He woke up, he started gasping for air, and then he just fell on his side. He fell on his right side, back legs were outstretched, he urinated everywhere, all on the floor, and it lasted about 3 to 5 seconds. He woke up 5 seconds later. It was a bit dozy. He was running around, he was barking at birds and stuff, and just being back to his normal self, and nothing's happened since, and that was about a week ago. So I didn't know what to do, so I immediately rang the vets. It was a Sunday morning, and they told me that there's nothing you can do about it now. So I still remained calm, because obviously if I went bit nuts, it would have helped the situation. Just remain calm. It's these things sometimes happen. It could just be a complete one-off. Sometimes pugs could have a bit of a seizure, and I thought he fainted because of lack of oxygen to his brain, because it was a little bit stuffy in the room, because it's getting quite sunny now. It wasn't that, because he would have just passed out. His limbs wouldn't have been out straight, and he wouldn't have lost control of his bladder. So I was thinking, oh great, tumour, oh great, there's something wrong with his brain. I went to the vets the very next day, as early as I possibly could, and say, look, I'm just going to check this out. Can you what do you think it is? I said, well, it could be nothing to do with epilepsy. It could just be a one-off. And I said, well, is it a tumour? Because he's almost three in about 3 weeks' time. Because he's very young, it's incredibly unlikely that he's going to have a brain tumour or have had a stroke or something like that. So it could just be a one-off. So guys, I'm just warning you that, not warning, just be vigilant that something could happen like that. It could be a one-off, so don't be alarmed. And that's easy for me to say, because of course you're going to be alarmed. If you can, video it. Now, I didn't know to video it, but the vet said, I know it's the last thing you want to do, but video it so we can see what it's like and see actually try and diagnose it. So yeah, great. The last thing you want to do when you see your little man or little woman pug having a seizure is video it, right? That's the last thing you want to do. But if it helps him or her, then then do it if you can, if you've got control to do that, because it's going to help the vet out, and it's essentially going to help out your pug. As well as that, the vet said that it could have been, he could have been excited. He's got a little brain, so his neurons, let's turn you around, his brain neurons could have been firing like crazy, lots of stimulus. So he just woke up, then he sees you, then he sees your partner, and then he goes a bit crazy, and he gets really overexcited, and then that could lead to a complication or a mix-up in his brain neurons firing at crazy rates, and his brain could not take, and that could have led to the seizure. So yeah, anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that just be vigilant about that. If your pug does have a seizure, then video it. As much as you don't want to, as much as you want to care for him, you've got to give him or her the space that they need if they're fitting. Fits can last, I heard, up to 40 minutes, which is incredibly scary. Thankfully, Oswald's only lasted 3 to 5 seconds. If your pug is fitting, if your pug is having a seizure, video it so you can give it to the vet to help out. The vet gave me a special solution diazepam to squirt up his bottom, which will calm him down apparently if he is fit. I just wanted to share that with you, because that's something that happened to him, and he's my little world. So I want you to make sure that you treat your pug and have your pug be nice and safe as well. Isn't that right, mate? Oswald? Isn't that right? Yeah, we got through it. And if it happens again, then I'll get more information so I can share it with you guys too. Have a really cool day. Peace out. Say goodbye. Let's go.